grew to be like 6'4", 6'5", so I'm like, where the hell is this coming from?
I don't know if we can help you with that, but I'll do my best. When someone asks you, who are your people? Where do you come from? Your name is so unusual. I haven't met many Chris's. What do you say?
I've heard a lot of, I mean, like many folks that came through Ellis Island, there's the old changing the name for convenience, for better or for worse, for many different ethnicities and cultures with varying degrees of pronunciation that may have been difficult for, I don't know, officers at the time. So I've heard Greek names. I believe the drummer of Kiss, Peter Criss, I think that's actually a truncation of a longer Greek name, but as far as I know, there's no Greek in my family name. I don't know. I mean, I think, you know, when people are, for ease of conversation, we kind of boil it down to the most primary colors that you're aware of. So especially in the United States, where we're all mixed. Everybody's mixed to some degree, as of course you are well aware. So I kind of make it easy and I just say I'm Filipino-Irish, but I'm aware that that probably is something of a misnomer just by nature of what those two things include. Because by the time, my mom is categorically a Filipino woman. However,
she is indeed.
She, you know, a lot of Spanish blood is in and out. She's Spanish herself. She's probably more, if I go back, if she was on this show, she's probably Spanish, Chinese, you know. My father being Irish because, you know, that's a culture we love and identify with, but probably a lot of Northern European, Dutch, who knows? There's a lot of stuff that I'm completely open to the idea of being, but for the past almost, 4 decades of my life, I have just communicated simply Irish Filipino, but I know, as many things tend to be, it's probably a little more nuanced and complex.
Is there anything in particular that you're hoping to learn today?
I think I'm really curious about, you know, I'm obviously not fully indigenous to Honduras. I have indigenous ancestry and indigenous blood, but I also have a lot of European settlers, colonizers, blood, and I'm curious about the kind of meeting point, like where that became my story or the story of our family, where that intersected and connected and how that influenced everything after.
I think I wonder, like, why I'm the tallest person in my family and where my height could possibly come from. Because I started out pretty normal size, but then when I hit like 15, I was like 6'1", 6'2", and there's nobody really in my family, you know, that I've seen as far as boys or guys, you know, before or after me.
Right.
That's this tall. And then, you know, I grew to be like 6'4", 6'5", so I'm like, where the hell is this coming from? So that was always interesting to me, my height.
Right. I don't know if we can help you with that, but I'll do my best.
I think you always want to know you came from good, hardworking people that contributed in their communities. Maybe people that helped when things were bad. You know, like when we look at history, we think, I hope I would have been one of those people. And then when you trace your ancestors, there were people that existed in really crappy times. And I would love to know they did something when they saw something was wrong.
To see more incredible family history stories, click here. And thank you for watching.